Didn't mean to kill the music completely. But I think we're ready now. Hola, ¿cómo está? Okay. We're back on again. Yeah, what's up, Rocco? Yeah, no, it's GT3's at the Nurbies Grand Prix. So that's where we've been practicing the last couple days, and we're about to find out whether we need to practice some more or if we might be alright to race. Since it's early, you know, who knows what people's times are looking like, but we'll see. We shall see. Wife's upstairs watching. She was watching American Horror Story, and then I think she turned it on to How I Met Your Mother because it's dark out. Can't watch scary stuff when it's dark out. So, kids are asleep. She's upstairs. She came home from work and was she took a big long nap after she had lunch. So she's like, I can't go to bed yet. I was like, I wouldn't blame you. So let's move the camera. Not that way. Bear with me. Yeah, that's better. I gotta see how iRacing is. I'm pretty confident in switching to it once I get it. Dude, it's I loved Gran Turismo 7 for the 3 months I played it. I absolutely loved it. But when on the eve of the iRacing summer sale, where I got a 2-year subscription for like $65, and I was like, hey, well, I'm gonna do this. You know, we're gonna see what it's all about. I'm only for like special reasons or to play Gran Turismo with, you know, you guys. It's not gonna be my full-time game ever again, and that's unfortunate because I did love it so much. But iRacing just feels natural. It doesn't feel like a game. And when I played with Moto had open lobbies a couple weeks ago, which part of the problem was I didn't calibrate my pedals and everything else. I think that was the majority of the issue, but I was like, this just doesn't feel right. So that's kind of the unfortunate thing. She's moving. Where's she going? Anyway. Yeah, but Rocco, it's pretty awesome. So I heard they do have super good deals, not committed to going 100 for a year and then buying cars and tracks as well. Yeah, I was skeptical at first and I didn't like it either, but like, you know, the summer sale, you get 2 years for like basically $35 a piece. So $70 for 2 years. And then the cars and tracks, yeah, they're expensive, but if you just once a month you take $10-15, it adds up. So, but you don't need to throw the bank at it right off the bat. Just, you know, they have free stuff. They give you tons of free stuff, you know, to start out. And you're going to want to start on the beginner cars when you start this game anyway. You don't want to jump straight in the GT. No. You should probably run the Mazdas and the Toyota GR86 or the BMM2. I know with computer I usually play older games like emulation through POG to even some mini games. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, iRacing, like, it takes a decent PC to run with decent graphics. Like, my graphics card is probably like on the lower end of what you can use to have okay graphics, but I'm not upgrading that because I spent enough money on all of this. So an upgrade on the GPU will have to wait until maybe like next winter or something like that. We're gonna see how long we can make this one last. Which I think with my PC, the way it's, it's a decent PC, and being able to stream and play the game on the same PC is pretty impressive, I think. With a 3060 Ti, a Ryzen 9 3300, whatever, 3300X. But, alright, let's look at some of the results. iRacing recommends settings, Ryzen 9, 3080, maybe a 30. Yeah, I think they want, for like, if you want high graphics, you'd want at least a 3080. 32 gigs of RAM, yep. I have 64 gigs of RAM, a Ryzen 9 3300X, RTX 3060 Ti. So my graphics card, I need an upgrade there, and then I think on my CPU, why do we not have results yet? Why don't we have results? Yeah, you're gonna have to bump that up for iRacing, Steven, if that's what you want to do. Outdated gaming laptop. Yeah, my laptop, I would not. My gaming laptop that I bought and I was streaming on before I built my computer 6 years ago actually has a 3060 Ti. Like the laptop version of a 3060 Ti, and it's decent, but it's it leaves some to be desired at times. But I also noticed wait, I'll wait for this. I had this computer since April 2021. Yeah, I built my PC in, I want to say it was July of 2020. No. I think I built this PC in July of 2021. So, I mean, it was, other than it only being a 3060, I mean, it was top of the line for the most part when I built it. Motherboard, I think, definitely could use a little bit of an upgrade too, but I think I'm just going to leave this PC the way it is, and if I really want to go all out, I would probably build a separate PC to run iRacing off of and use that as my streaming PC is what I probably would do. Had a laptop prior and started getting the visa on. Okay, so they haven't even started races for this yet, which is stupid. Yeah, they haven't even started races for this yet. They're making everybody practice, it looks like. Nope, they had a 7 o'clock. So fastest lap is a 154 in the split that we would been in. 155, 154, 156, average lap 157, 158. Yeah. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I think we need to improve at least a second and a half. Even bottom split. Well, no. Bottom split, no. Bottom split, we'd be in the mix. But even fifth split would be rough. Yeah, because we'd probably be in this range here, but still, our fastest is not in the 155s. I had to use laptop that lasted me a good 4.5 years. When it's been hardware charging for a solid 2 years, broken screen running. Holy God, that is pretty wild. Yep, the battery on my laptop's definitely fried. It probably only lasts about an hour and a half, but it was plugged in constantly for quite a few years. It's unplugged right now, but I tried the experiment where I would stream off of the laptop and run everything else on the PC, and it seemed to work okay. We had a couple issues the second time I tried it, but it is what it is. But tonight's not sponsored carbonated zero sugar not caffeinated drink is Squirt. Squirt is good. Oh, that's another logo I need to throw on the car too. Squirt, and then Duluth Trading Company. I thought of that one. That one's important. But Rocco and Steven, I don't know if you guys saw my post, and I don't think you guys were in stream, but this is the livery that my buddy Victor made for my M4. It's a tribute to my dad. But super clean, super nice. Looking real mean. It's got all this Minnesota stuff on it. It's pretty awesome. The USB keyboard I had with that one laptop I was listening to. Dude, all that stuff that was made back then, like keyboards and mice and all that, are like, they don't make them like that anymore. Like the mid, like in the teens, like 20 teens or whatever. Yeah, 20 teens. Like all the technology and stuff from that is like awesome. This livery is sick. I saw one of the photos. I said, "Wow, look at that iRacing having the updated 3 BMW." Scrolled on by. You're funny. You better drop that like, fool. It is beautiful. It's awesome. And there, speaking of the man himself, finishing his dinner, dude. We were all hanging out in the living room, and my neighbor actually passed away, and my in-laws happened to just be by the house for specific reasons that I'm not gonna talk about. And GT's here too. What's up, dude? What is up? So yeah, they were over here, and one of them was helping with the death or whatever, and so I was sitting in the living room with everybody, and I'm just like, I need to go lay down. My eyes are hurting really bad. So I went and lay down, and I was listening to Victor's stream while I rested my eyes. Where was I going with this? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember where I was going with this story. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I almost fell asleep. I almost stayed in bed. I was like, nah, I gotta get on. I gotta see what's going on. We gotta improve lap times, then we gotta improve lap times before we can race. 6 like on that post. Thank you, Rocco. I appreciate it. Oh, but there was a new friend that came in during stream this morning, and I can't for the life of me remember what his YouTube name was. Yeah, neighbor died. My neighbor died. She was a really nice lady. I'm gonna mow her yard tomorrow. Because it needs mowed. So I figure that I'll help the family out and mow the yard for them, make it look nice. So that's one less thing that they have to worry about. Because, you know, if my mom died or whatever, I would honestly not care about the yard, and that would be the last thing on my mind. But just as a nice gesture to the family, and actually with the school with the son, we went to school together for, I think it was like 3rd grade through, because he was in the same class as me too. So, you know, we went to school for nearly 10 years. So I figure I do him a solid, and when he flies out, because I think he lives out in California right now, so he's gonna fly home, and I'll probably see him. And, but that way the yard's mowed's one less thing they have to worry about. And so that's what I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and mow my yard and mow their yard, and it'll be good. Get my steps in, because all I did today was get an arm workout from the rig. My veins were popping out so much from driving like 5 hours today. But anywho's, we're gonna jump into a live practice. I wonder why they pushed the raises so far back. That's really weird, because they usually start at like 7 or whatever, and even the GT Sprint, yeah, they're every 2 hours too, and they've already, okay, you can register for that one at 9 o'clock. But yeah, they did a 7 o'clock, like, arm workout. Yeah, dude, for real, it is an arm workout. Yeah, they did a 7 o'clock for this, but not for the GT3 fixed by FANATEC. So we'll jump into a practice. And see if, yeah, like after hour 3, I think I was kind of just burnt out. So it's like once you hit that point where you're, you know, just staying in the rig and driving and stuff does you more harm than good. I think after hour 3, that was me today. I probably should have just said, okay, we're gonna just sit here and talk or fiddle fart and do whatever. We need to get off the Nurbs. We need to get away. We need to stop what we're doing and just kind of walk away for a little bit. And my eyes were killing me today. So after all that, and then after I ended stream, I cleaned the house and picked the kids up and came home and made them dinner and sniping that practice lobby. Hell yeah, we are. They only had results for the GT Sprint. That's the only race that has happened at Nurbs so far. And bottom split, I'd probably, you know, get a podium, but I'm not going to be in bottom split. So split 5 in the GT Sprint was near my I rating, and fastest lap time in that group was like a 1:54. So we're behind. I didn't turn my wheel on. Now we moving. Come on now. No, go. Thank you. All right. Did a 10-hour stream, like I had thousands of people watching, but I ran for A rating. Yeah, man. Like, that's the one thing that I never did on Gran Turismo 7 was race competitively, because I was waiting specifically for, you know, like a good wheel and all this stuff, and then I was like, oh, iRacing, let's do it. And then now I'm like, okay, iRacing got me to do all of it. On Nurb Grand Prix, oh my god. Longest stream I've ever done was nearly 7 hours, and that was playing a game from beginning to end. Yeah, that, I'm trying to think what my longest stream has been. Since coming to YouTube, I have done I've done like a 7-hour stream. It was like 7.5 hours, I think, is my longest that I've done on YouTube. Somebody's moving upstairs. I wonder if somebody's about to go night night. But when I was on Twitch, the longest stream that I probably ever did was probably close to 10. I'd be willing to bet. I see Victor. He's in group 2. Oh, and then I pull up chat. Go into group 2. I did. I saw it before I even got your message. I, of course, had time to take breaks because of waiting for races to start. Yeah, that is good. That is kind of the good thing about iRacing 2, and kind of a gripe, you know, for a lot of the higher class races and stuff, is that it's, you know, there's 2 hours between them, so I think you can, in a way, do like the GT3 by FANATEC, finish that, then go into the GT Sprint, and then you turn around and go back into the fixed. I see you in a different livery. I don't know why. Weird. Your trading paints must be screwed up then. Although you're in your Puerto Rico one. I was hot, had to get in front of AC. Oh yeah, dude. Never mind, I see now. I was gonna say, Victor, if you could do me a huge favor, I was having I had to refresh trading paints. I was having a hell of a time trying to take uh screenshots and stuff of the car. Oh, there he is. Well, hello there. I don't even think my mic's hooked up into iRacing. Give me 1 second.
I didn't hear you.
Okay, he already knows. Now you can.
Hello there.
You ready? I got latency like a mother, too.
I think so.
My latency's so bad. Speeding. BS, dude.
Whoa there, partner.
It said I was speeding, but it's a liar. I waited till after the cones. Old tires. Victor, I hate cold tires.
You what?
I hate cold tires.
Oh, good. I don't even know where I'm going.
Hold on, I'll catch up to you.
Cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Maybe I won't catch up to him. Jeez Louise.
You're experiencing network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Okay, this is not that bad.
Yes, iRacing feels not like a simulation. iRacing feels like the same thing GT. Like, I tried going back and playing GT7 after playing this for like a month, and yeah, there's no comparison. Gran Turismo 7 is like the perfect blend between arcade and a simulation, and this is just, iRacing is just the real deal. What do you think about LMU? I haven't tried LMU yet. It's kind of on my list of things to do, but I bet LMU is pretty good. I've watched Eric play it quite a bit, and it looks like it's fun.
Hey, you're pretty bad.
I've done this track a few times today.
It's hard to listen to you while I'm also listening to your stream.
Just check the fastest lap of the session.
Hey, bud.
I don't know why I keep shifting down in the second there.
Okay, I'm learning that track now.
I was watching the iRacing WC or something today that I thought was for like 5 minutes. Yeah.
Come on, man. The hell?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but my latency is terrible right now. Dag nabbit.
New fast flat for you.
¿Quieres, Marcio? ¿Te quieres chicana?
Ah! And I
No.
purple in sector 4. Gonna say, let me put it in reverse. I was absolutely going for it.
Clear.
Yeah, I was purple in sector 4 and I was feeling it and I just full send. Darn it. I'm gonna catch up to these guys, I'm sure, but I'm just getting way too greedy.
Car stop on the right. You're experiencing network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
This latency is killing me. It's absolutely ridiculous.
You got a slow car on the right. Car right, clear on the right.
Hey, you're lagging pretty bad.
Yeah, I told you, it's terrible.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that until now.
Like, it's all my inputs on everything are just terrible. Like, everything is just so delayed. I don't know. I'm gonna try and disconnect like my phone and shut off the Rokus in the house and see if that helps. Yeah, this latency, I never, ever, ever have had issues with latency until like the last week. I'm about to call my internet provider and start raising hell because this is stupid. That was before, but I'm on console with 1 gig with the failures they provide. Yeah, like, I can't remember exactly how. I think ours is one gig too. But I should not be having latency issues when I'm literally hardwired into the router. Like, none.
You got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left.
Terrible lift.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Do the same thing tonight, struggling to find that last 5/10, so if I feel ready to race. Yeah, man, I got more than just 5/10, man. And then you turn around and add latency issues during practice to the top of it, and it's just like, really now? I just don't understand where to find everything. Beamer's okay, but I don't know if it's broke or what. I don't know. I mean, obviously don't drive like that, but driving like an idiot right now, but I'm more just frustrated that I pay, you know, $100 a month for the best internet that I can get, and I'm having latency issues. You know, I'm more super mad about that. I'm just throwing the car off track. I honestly don't even care about this lap either. So frustrating. Cat 6. Yes. Like it is connected to the Ethernet. Damn it. I always misjudged that term. It is hardwired into the router. Victor's right behind me.
I died.
No, friendo, come back.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
I would say Cat 6A or even Shield the Cat. I quit, I need a break, you're fast though, keep it up, I want to see some races this week. Yeah, thanks dude, I appreciate it. I appreciate you, Victor. Yeah, like you were behind me, I was like, oh, I gotta get some space between us, show off some speed, and then you're like, I died.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
That was lucky, wasn't it? I don't know if you wave any electric wires, so it's even you shielded. I have no idea about any of that stuff, so... It's whatever Ethernet cable that my brother ran. But we still got plenty of... I was gaining, but not much, and I was trying hard. Yeah, none of those laps were anywhere near my bit. Well, I guess one was like 6/10 off, but...
Right here.
Yeah, my best lap so far in this practice is like 6/10 off my best. So, and then I'm having latency issues, so like I'm blipping and it's frustrating. So
All clear. Punch it.
I hate the hairpins at the start, though. Yeah, no, they suck, dude. This is not the Nurb I thought, though. This track is nice. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it's a pain in the ass. The off tracks are stupid. Looks like it hits really hard. It does. It does hit hard. And my tires are ice cold. Like, seriously?
Slow down. You got a penalty for cutting the course.
The cold tires are stupid here, too. I need to try and turn in more there. I gain time there. Yeah, if I hit it just right, I'm still gaining a little bit there, but... I feel like my tires should have done warmed up by now. But I guess not. Yeah, Victor, I don't know why, like, I don't know why my car looked fine on track, because it sure didn't look fine on my screen, and it was yelling at me that if it was gonna kick me from the session if I kept having latency issues. I found less is more when it comes to braking on this track. Yeah. I'm still not feeling my tires yet. Which is weird because I feel like we've been out on track for, this is like our 4th lap and I still don't have my full tires. Like, come on now. Sports is going to give me an off track there. I cut in way too close. Then I screwed that up. I normally don't start hitting peak lap times till lap 4 or 5. Yeah. That was terrible. That was on me. I don't know why I didn't get in a second there, but oh well. And then that was just a lazy lift and not throw back down. And that was a stupid shift in the 5th for no friggin' reason. And that was just a bad mistake. Damn it. No, I am not going to be able to do the Indy 6 hour because I work. The next endurance that I'm going to have a chance to do is going to be the NAC on September 20th. Hey, we're only 4/10 away from my optimal, so, I mean, we should take that as a win, right? Now 7/10. Victor's going to do the Indy 6 hour. I don't understand it. I was doing that turn no problem, like when I first started learning the track, and now that I'm like getting everything else, and I'm screwing the pooch on that one. Mustang, what up, friend? How you doing, man? I'm just here at the Nurburgring Grand Prix, just absolutely sucking. And there's Merlin. Merlin, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Oh, we're just at Nurby Grand Prix is what I'm calling it. Okay, that was terrible. Just sucking. Seriously, it's gonna give me an off track for that. That's so dumb. How are you guys doing tonight? Like, I just felt that was way too slow. And I shouldn't be going into second there, but I am. You ready for bed? Thought I'd drop by. Merlin, I do appreciate it. How's the kid? How's your baby? Sleeping good? Not getting you up too much, I hope? A 157.6, which is really, really close to our best, but we had an off-track penalty, so it didn't count. Save the car. We saved the car. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. He's been good. We're sleeping through the night usually. Good. That is very, very, very good. And there's the high latency again. Unfreaking real. That actually would have beaten our best. That would have beaten our best lap by 0.6. Somehow. terrible. Son of a gun. I'll just throw this lap out the window. Drive off track about a dozen times. Did you hear they're updating BM GT3 next season? Yeah, that's what Victor told me that earlier, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that livery that we just did for you, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna have to change it. So we're gonna have to update the livery to go onto the Evo package. So, which will be all right. It's like I just got my livery, and now we have to, you know, reformat it to fit the same but different car." So yeah, I'm excited about that. The car, I think the car is supposed to look a little meaner, but I think it already looks pretty mean. Give me a break.
You got a toy car on the right. Go left.
I'm sorry for my outburst. I'm just starting to get really frustrated with these stupid off tracks. It's like I can't get the line right coming in turn 3 going into 4. Like I just, for whatever reason, I can't find the sweet spot to throw the throttle on and that was nearly disastrous.
You got a toy car on the right.
Did we get an off track already? didn't we? There it is again. Off track again. I didn't even go into the gravel. Two tires had to have been on the track still. All right, now we're cooking a little bit. Purple in that sector, and this guy's gonna ruin my lap. Get out of my way! That would have been a new fastest lap. That would have been a new fastest lap. I know it.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left. Go left.
Hitting the aim for the night. Have a good stream. Hey, Merlin, I appreciate it. Get some good sleep. Have fun doing whatever you're doing tomorrow. I'm going to be mowing a couple yards, and I will probably take the day off from the rig, because I've been in the rig by the time I end stream, it'll be about 10 hours today. So I will not be in the rig tomorrow. But I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you going through my social media and liking my stuff. I really, 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 really appreciate it. You're the bomb.com. Get some sleep for me while I run circles around this stupid place. Bonehead mistake every friggin' time. Good golly gosh. I have no freaking clue how anybody's hitting 153s, high 152s. Just absolutely blows my mind. This lap was terrible. All right, let's make this one count. Why am I floating outside so much? I think we found the angle that we need to start to take at that turn.
You got about 2 laps of fuel left.
Purple sector 5. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna get an off track there and I was about to cry.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
There's the off track. So frustrating. God dang off track. See ya, see ya, Victor. We're just having a hell of a time here. I think taking tomorrow off and coming back to it on Wednesday is going to be beneficial. After running probably close to 100 and probably 130, 140 laps on this track just today. So, up, right, there goes the fuel.
We're out of fuel.
We just got there. Can we get to our pit stall though?
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Well, we made it. Good God. So,
That's it, go.
let's set a personal best. It's 5 till 10 now. We've been live for nearly 2 hours. So let's nail it. And let's set a personal best and call it a night. No grip. No grip at all. Yeah, we need to be on the outside, come in. That's probably going to gain us like a 10th or so at some point. Excuse me.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
Oh yeah. We found the right line there. We've been focused so much on the first couple sectors that that's the correct line for that turn. And it's the same for the out there, right there. Outside turn in, late apex, and boom. Okay, look at this, guys. All right, we're cooking. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
You've got wheel damage.
Well, now we gotta warm the tires back up. Okay. Really? 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 It's crazy how much you have to baby these damn cold tires on these GT3s. It's absolutely stupid. But this is real life. This is supposed to be real life, right? Yeah, still at it. Came on and looked at what everybody else was running and practices and stuff, and like, we still got work to do before we go racing. So, we're still at it. Plan is now is to get these tires warmed back up, and we figured out a few things that give us immediate, some immediate green. So we're gonna try and set a fastest lap, actually stay clean, no off tracks, and then probably hop off. So like, I have never slid like that in my life. At least we saved the car this time. Mola, how do you like LMU? Do you like it a lot? iRacing is better. Okay, now we're cooking on this lap, guys. That wasn't the best exit there, but we can keep it together. The Mustang is nearly undrivable. Hold on, I promise I'll read it here in a second. Under 45 degrees out. Gotcha. Oh, we didn't keep it together. Because I was being an idiot and wasn't thinking. I was like, oh no, we don't have to brake. Yes, you have to brake, you idiot. And then watch us like absolutely kill that chicane. Yeah, this thing is, the tires are just, coming right out. Okay, we kept the car on the track. We didn't lose it. Better exit that time last time. Yeah, it's tricky. I was actually able to learn it pretty quickly. Now we're just, you know, fine-tuning, trying to get the lap time down, and so we can run some races. That wasn't the exit that we had a few laps ago. That was really good, but it'll do, I suppose. Just gotta kill the chicane. Exit wasn't that great, but this is gonna be a new personal best. 157.2. We could have had more. That wasn't very pretty, but it's alright. Alright, Rob, thanks for stopping by, hanging out for a little bit. I hope you get some good sleep, and I won't be live tomorrow because I should really probably take the day off after running like 140 laps here, you know, throughout the span of the day. I need to do a few things around the house, but yeah, take care. I appreciate you stopping in, you know, twice today. Means a lot. Okay, look at this lap, guys. Look at this lap. We're about to kill this chicane. Purple. I'm not quite sure how much faster that was, but I don't think it was by a whole lot. Alright, look at that delta drop. Oh, we're actually green now. That's wild. Putting it together in Sector 1 here. Purple. We lost it all there, but that's alright. I don't understand. Well, that sucks. Let's see. We'll run one more lap and call it, I think. Finished practicing in an open in the rain. It was fun. Oh, that's dope. I have not driven in the rain yet on iRacing, and I'm not looking forward to it. We'll go across that bridge when it's time. Alright, hold my beer, watch this. Now the delta's based off of my optimal lap time, so we can still get a personal best even when it's red, but only by a second and a half. So we can't let it get more than 1.2. I know why you're fast. Why is that, Victor? Alright, I'm gonna kill this chicane and I'm not reading chat until after we finish this lap. Sorry. That jersey. Yeah, that is fire. There we go, 156.7. Look at that. There we go. Secret formula unlocked. Oh, we green. Oh, give me the off track, you son of a bitch. Alright. That was barely off track. That was barely off track. Give me a break. Victor, out of curiosity, what was the best lap you got during practice here? What was your best lap? I got this jersey on super sale. It was last year's like 4th of July like special edition whatever, and I got it for like 20 bucks. But it's got, you know, blue, and then the sides are you know, the American flag stripes. We'll run one more. We're feeling good now. A 157 something, I think. Yeah, so the hole that I've been trying to crawl myself out of. Alright. Let's do this. It's not up on Garage 61 yet, but check before you quit. We got the checkered flag, so session's done here. I got to finish this lap, and then practice is over. My optimal now is a 155.8. Oh, off track, come on.
Practice is over. Head on in.
156.864. I stalked Max Verstappen and joined his practice session yesterday, but he never got out of the pits. Rip. That is funny. Yeah, it's just the Red Bull team. It's not a Verstappen. It's not a Verstappen jersey. But oh, okay, and the latency comes back when, we're done, but hey. 156.7, optimal is a 155.8. So sometimes we're fast in some spots and sometimes we're not. And when we're not fast in the other ones, we're faster in the others. Difficult faster attempts go up as practice session goes on. Yeah. So lap times fail. They fall. Yeah. Okay. So if you setting a new best with higher attempts, you are faster. Oh, lap times fall when the temps go up. Oh. So what do you reckon that I'm actually probably running? The hell just fell? Oh, my phone did. My bad. My mom's sending me a TikTok at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, lap times get worse. I mean, like fall off. Okay, yeah. Yeah, weird. I want to see the results from that to see where I was at. I don't think I'm anywhere near pool status, but I did a 157.4. Oh, there's the practice right there, right? So I was 26th. Let's find Victor. Victor was 33rd. 157.447, and that second to last lap was a 156.783. Dylan was intersection P2. Yes, he was. Dylan sure shit was. I'm about to. He's running the Mercedes too. Yeah, of course. 153.4. I'm about to hunt that alien down. He's such a fucking alien. Excuse my language. I usually don't say the fuck word during stream, but whatever. I apologize, YouTube. Don't hit me with the bat. Don't bonk me. But yeah, that was decent practice. I think we got into a groove there. Merc boys. Like, I don't know. Like the McLaren's just whatever, I guess. The Mercedes I do like, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Then, I mean, Porsche is a Porsche. So, I mean, they're cool. I like Porsche. And then, I mean, where's the Mustang? Yeah, I like the Mustang. The livery I have for this one's kind of fun. It's got the Coors Light. Oh, it's not even going to bring it up. That's lame. Yeah, I got a Coors Light livery for the Mustang. Looks wise. The Mercedes looks wise. My favorite is Porsche. I don't know what. I'm not really sure what drew me to the M4. Oh, it's not going to let me even look at it again. I don't know what really drew me to the M4. Click car model. What do you mean? Is it like the 3 little dots? No. What the hell are you talking about? Tell me what you mean. Because I don't know. It is hot. Click. Click on car, then a car model on the top. What? Oh. It ain't doing nothing. It didn't do nothing. It did nothing. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what drew me to the M4. Maybe it was the fact that I was driving M2s for like a month straight. I think that was part of it. And I like driving my M2 boat. Yep, client's bugged. We're not even going to refresh it because we're going to end stream here in a few minutes. But uh I don't know if it was because I was running the M2 so much that I'm like, I'll stick with Mercedes. Or not Mercedes, damn it. Stick with BMW. Uh, and I think aside from the Mercedes, I think the M4 is another decent um, all around GT3 vehicle. So I was like, I like the way it looks. I think it looks better than, in my opinion, I think it looks better than all the others. Other than I haven't really looked at Corvette. Where's shop? Shop's right here. Spurt's car. Yeah, like even the M8 GTE is pretty sweet. Corvettes, whatever. Ferraris, whatever. What is this one? Oh. What's this one? Oh, that's the GTE. I don't like this one looks neat. I guess the Corvette looks kind of neat. And then there's my baby, Ford GT right there. It's my baby right there. I don't have it yet, but at some point I do want to do the GTE races. So I can drive the Ford GT. I'll probably wait until a season where there's a bunch of tracks that I already have. And then Dylan's about to race at the Nurb. Is he streaming? If I was laying down lap times like him, I'd be jumping in the races too. But he's also, 32 I rating like a boss. Is he streaming at all? Or is he in Discord sharing it? Sharing his screen? What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Nope, I'm spectating client. Oh. He's doing the fixed. Let's see. I'm guessing he's split 2. I'm guessing he's second split. Yep, 29. Yep. I'm about to sit in his cockpit and I'm gonna watch his lines. Let's see what Dylan can do. Qualifying's probably over, right? They probably already started. Practice 3 minutes, qualifying 8 minutes. Grid 2 minutes. Oh, race is starting right now. Hurry, hurry, client. Go, 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 go. I'm bouncing my feet on my rig and it's bouncing my mic. Doot, 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 doot. Let's go, Dylan. There he is. Oh, he's in the lead. Did he start on pole? Oh, that is not the camera we want. Yeah, he started on the pole. And my latency is about to get me kicked out of the friggin' spectating. This is stupid. Alien spotted. No, for real. 8/10 up on cold ass tires. 154.1. What a plebe. That was an off track. Blah, blah, blah. He's 3.5 seconds ahead. Like, is this even a race? So, Victor, you can. So, if you hit test drive, you're basically just drive like a ghost car around them, don't you? Nearly 5 seconds ahead. Yeah, total alien. You can drive as a ghost, yeah. Well, it looks like Dylan's going to be doing some farming on the Nurbies Grand Prix this week. Unless he sneaks into the top splits, and then he might have some competition. I'm sure people will get better over the course of the week, but yeah, this is why you prep for next week's race a week ahead. Yep, I totally agree with that, 100%. At least a few days. And hit it early in the week when no one else has practiced it as much. Yep. And I stopped racing it a bit after midweek. Yep, that's definitely the strat, isn't it? That's definitely the strat. Yeah, everybody's, yeah, first week, yeah. So you can compare the time to see if you're doing to be competitive. Yep. Well, I still got some improving to do. But I need to run the race at some point this week. So, I mean, even if I just have to start from the pit and pick up whatever pieces are left behind, then that's what I'll do. But I would prefer to have a chance to qualify in like the top 6 or so. How far ahead is he now? 4.8. Racer experience is valuable. I agree, but at the same point in time, if I am I'll probably do some time trials or something just to get my so I can get up into my A class, and that way I have some wiggle room. as far as safety rating goes. Because once I promote, you automatically go up to what, like 3.4 something, 3.45. If you hit it right on the nose, if you hit 4 right on the nose. So then, I mean, you got something to play with. But this place is an off-track machine, so... Good God, what lap are they on? They're on lap 9. These races are 20 minutes, right? You already at 3.0 or more and did your MPR. Yep, I'm already... Just wait till next season at this point, to be honest. Go promote it end of the season in 2 weeks. So, like, at the beginning of the next season, like, what do you start at? So, like, I'll start at, you know, with an A license, but do I start at 2.0? Do I start at 3.0? This should be... Yeah, final lap here, right? 2.0. If you don't fast track. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to want to fast track then, because I'm going to want a little bit of wiggle room. So I can go out there and have a really bad race and not worry. Because I do want to run an IMSA race at some point just for shits and giggles, so I can say I did. So I can make a short on how terrible I was in it. Are these 20 or 25-minute races? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go into, like, go in Class A 2.0, do my first and only ever IMSA race, and then get absolutely destroyed and, you know, minus 1.2 safety rating and then lose my A license. Split time between GT3 sprints and IMSAs. It just all depends on what the schedule is at this point for me. This race is 20 minutes. Yeah, so this should be it, right? Always 20 minutes. Yeah, so this should be white flag, right? Because we're now on lap 11. Was Dylan as fast he squeezed in 11 laps? Yeah. That bugger. I will say though, you know, last night we practiced and learned the track, and I think my fastest was like a 2, or did we start like a couple nights ago? I think it was last night was our first night, you know, learning the track, and I look at him waving, weaving. Yep. All right, I'm heading to sleep. I'll see you later, Victor. Take care. I'll probably talk to you at some point tomorrow, and then you'll be going on your trip. So, yep, it was fun watching Dylan just.
Joshua, super my bad, mate. Super my bad. I stepped on the freaking curb. Sorry, mate.
Leonardo doing dumb stuff at the end of a race. Unreal. All right, dude. Take care. Get some sleep. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yep, and Dylan's gonna go around and take his victory lap.
I'm sorry again, Joshua. Sorry.
He's sorry again. What'd he do? Hit him again? Oh, what is this? Four, 8. Joshua Holmes. Well, he should have pulled over. Unreal. Alright. That's enough iRacing for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It was a long day, but we had a lot of fun, got a lot of stuff done, improved our times. We did good. May stream tomorrow night. That's kind of going to be a game time decision, I think. But other than that, yeah. 156.783, down from, we started the day at what, 202? Be able to go through the Garage 61 and figure all that stuff out, look and see what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. Greg's still driving, so I might jump on Twitch and watch him for a little bit. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out again for the second time today. I should probably go to bed. Let's be serious. So we'll get off here. You guys can listen to this, and I'll catch you on the flip flop maybe tomorrow night. Later.